And all right, to begin this new subject matter, and to let you don't have to start with Genesis in the Bible. You could start with like John 3:16 and begin reading like in Romans and Ephesians. Those are some good books that deal with spiritual growth. So now Genesis chapter 1 verse 1 and 2. In the beginning God created the heavens and the earth. Now the earth was formless and empty. Darkness was over the surface of the deep, and the Spirit of God was hovering over the waters. Now, okay, verse 1 says, in the beginning God created the heavens and the earth. Now, but then verse 2 comes in saying, now the earth was formless and empty. Darkness was over the surface of the deep, and the Spirit of God was hovering over the waters. Now, okay, in verse 3, God said, let there be light, and there was light. Okay, now, okay, let's go to Genesis chapter 2, verse 7. Okay, and the Lord God formed man from the dust of the ground and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life, and man became a living soul. Okay, now, okay, I'm going to do something here. Genesis 3:7. Okay, 3 3:9. I'm going to verse 9. But the Lord called to the man, where are you? He answered, I heard you in the garden, but now in the garden, and I was afraid because I was naked, so I hid. And God asked him and said, who told you you were naked? Have you eaten from the tree that I commanded you not to eat from? So Genesis chapter 3 verse 9 and 10 or so pretty much puts you back to the scenario of chapter 1 verse 2. Now the earth was formless and empty. Darkness was over the surface of the deep, and the Spirit of God was hovering over the waters. Okay.